So yeah, democracy's trying to be totally destroyed by the Democrats. Trump slams brazen politics as Colorado High Court rules he's off the 2024 ballot. How is this possible? You do realize the Colorado court is saying that he's not even been proven guilty, whatever that means today. It's all bullshit anyway. But he hasn't even been proven guilty yet. A couple judges, Democrat judges in the state of Colorado, which is turning to absolute shit. I lived there for 2 years in Evergreen, close to 2 years in Evergreen. I had to get the hell out of there. But several of those people, a couple people, think it's best that all the Republicans not even have a choice for the nomination. This is democracy! Yeah, give me a fucking break. This is not democracy. This is fascism. These are Nazi freaking slimes. They have completely and totally shown themselves. If there's one thing the Trump presidency did, if there's one thing that everybody can agree on that the Trump presidency did, was that he exposed people on both sides. None of this, well, I think both sides, or I think, none of this thinking crap. This is clear what they're trying to do. Mass migration of a population from foreign countries, no assimilation whatsoever, overload the system, and if that doesn't work, jail your opponents, and if that doesn't work, or convict, or try to convict them in courts, etc., and if that doesn't work, hell, we'll just take them off the ballot. This is insanity to the 10th level. Every single Republican, every single one that you would want to vote for in a primary or in a general election should stand behind Trump. I have been saying it. Look at my videos. I have been proven completely and totally right about the Ron DeSantis campaign, all the other campaigns. When they went after Trump in Mar-a-Lago and other court cases, the four that the deranged Jack Smith went after, this was the tipping point for me to forget all else and say, Trump is a symbol of American freedom, and he's the symbol whether he lives or politically dies. Although, that whole story, right? Tucker Carlson's kind of mentioned it. What's next, right? He is the symbol of what is going to happen in the United States. And today, 12/19, 7:08, well, I think this happened a couple hours ago. We'll just say 12/19, 2023, the Democrats shown their hand. Does everybody understand what is happening here? A state, a high-profile state in the United States just took the leading presidential candidate for the Republican Party by far and the leading general election candidate by quite a bit in the RCP average off of a state. There should be zero people who believe in democracy, representative democracy, federalism, Western society, individualism. Anybody who believes in any of those should completely and totally admonish this decision, talk down against it. But you know what? After reading some Twitter feeds and those on the left side of the aisle, it's okay. It's an insurrection. Little do they know, even the facts don't back it up. The man hasn't even been proven guilty yet. There's been no verdict. So even innocent until proven guilty, guess that's out the window too, obviously. Most think he's not guilty of anything, yet they're going to charge him as such without even a bullshit verdict. This is disgusting. It's been a while since I've made a video. There needs to be more people like me making videos. Make your voice heard in independent media. Sure, it's okay to go on your Twitter feed, etc. Elon Musk has given us a forum of free speech. Take advantage of it or we lose the country. This is what's happening here. This is right in your face. This is not a nuanced approach. It's not, well, both sides are kind of bad and, uniparty. I get all of that. Believe me. But one side is hell-bent on literally terminating this country. And if you care about it, it's driven me to make videos like this. And I highly encourage you to subscribe and comment to get the word out, man. There are people asleep. They're in there watching the football games that are, I think, for the most part, rigged these days, and Taylor Swift, and they're consumed by their devices. Get out there and leverage the technology to talk about these things, or we lose the country. It's right here in front of our face. It's right here. in front of our face. It's happening to us today. Very, very sad. I will say this from a political perspective. This only strengthens Trump. After his conviction, I'd said he'd win the primary. After they convicted him more, I said he would go up in the general election. Both of those things happened en masse. This will once again galvanize. There are polls out that show him 10 points ahead of the corpse of Joe Biden. This is only going to strengthen people. We got to get the word out and solidify it. If he doesn't win this election, this country is lost for two reasons. One, this will continue to erode our rights and freedoms, and people will get shut out and jailed, clearly. The other is the mass migration of people. I always get kind of, how does someone like AOC get elected? I know how. 65% of her district doesn't speak fucking English. You think they know the Bill of Rights, the Constitution? It's impossible. They can't speak English. It's not a racist statement. It's a statement of fact. Just as if I were to go to Mexico, I wouldn't understand a damn thing there either because I don't speak Spanish. This has to stop. Help us build this army of information. And subscribe and comment. Get the word out, guys. This is your country. Our side.